Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I can't believe it is that time again, but we are finally at the end of the year. So we are doing a 2024 roundup. So if you saw my video last year where I did a roundup of 2023, you will know that I was very busy and I made so many things. I made 2 collections, just many things. But this year I didn't realize until I was collecting everything together that I haven't actually made a lot of things, which was a huge surprise because I feel like I have just been so incredibly busy. But it seems like I don't have much to show for it. I felt a little bit disappointed because I just felt like there was more I could do with the year. Like, such a long time has passed and I feel like I didn't really accomplish anything. But then I realized that I have been so busy with my yarn business. If you don't know, I have a yarn business called Pixie Spins Yarn, and I think that basically just took up nearly all of my year. So I think that's why I am lacking in the items I have created. But I'm saying this like I'm not proud of what I made. I'm very proud of what I made. I think obviously as the years go by you just get better and better and better, and these are just the best things I have made. So much love and time and effort has gone into them and it shows. So I am very happy with what I have made this year, even though it's not that much. And of course I don't have everything I have physically made on hand because I did a few custom orders and just, you know, people purchasing things, so I don't have everything on hand, but what I do have I will show you. So that being said, if you want to check out my yarn business and support me, I will leave the link below. I have made so many juicy, gorgeous yarns that I'm very proud of, and maybe soon I will do a little summary of every yarn I have made. I think that would be exciting because I've been very busy. But that being said, let's get into everything I knitted and crocheted in 2024. So the first thing that I made in January, which is something I made a YouTube video on, is this top. I don't know if you remember her. She is knit. This is using Pixie Spins yarn and a very soft cashmere wool. It is knitted with crochet detailing. If you see here, you can see this is crochet, has a crochet bow, and I have made wings to go with them. I will insert pictures because this is one of the pieces that I used at the fashion show that I did. So I have lots of nice pieces with this, and I did turn it into a set, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. So this is the first thing that I made in 2024. This was the start of my fairy core era, which I feel like is very me. I know I said that last year, that I think I finally discovered my style, but I think this really still ties in with the Y2K. I still love Y2K, as you can see, but fairy core is just, it explains me perfectly. So I think this was a great piece to start the year off with, and I love it. I'm very proud of it. So yes. Next we have this little bag, which I also made a tutorial on. This is from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is Willow's bag. The yarn is scrubby yarn. I don't know if there's another name for that, but it's the yarn that you make the dishcloths with, so you can like wash your dishes. But it just makes for such a cute little bag. It is very Y2K again, and the inside is lined with this star and moon fabric. But I have a tutorial on this bag if you want to make it yourself, even if you're not a Buffy fan. it's just cute, and there's so many color combinations, and it's very easy. So go watch that video if you would like to make this bag yourself. I made this in February. There was about a month's jump between the first thing I made and this. So as you can see, already not off to a great start. And then also in February, not long after, I made my first TV show recreation piece. If you have been following my channel, you know that I have been making fits from TV shows like Winx, Totally, Spies. I'm planning on doing Bratz, etc, etc. This was supposed to be something that I did consistently, but again, I was very busy, so I will be continuing this next year. Be sure to keep a lookout because I have a lot. I already have the yarn, I have the ideas, I just need to make it. So this was the first thing I made. If you watch Winx Club, you will probably recognize this. This is Flora's little sweater. It is so lovely. I love it so much. This was one of the pieces that blew up for me this year, should I say. And I also ended up making quite a few of them for orders. People were quite interested in this. This is just a sample piece that I made for myself. The one that you can purchase on my website is a lot more refined and a lot more neater. Like, this is a little bit messy, but if you want to get one of these for yourself, I really recommend it because it's just so adorable. I should wear it more. I don't wear it. I'm very bad at wearing my own things, but yes. This is what I made in February, and I want to say I made about four or five for orders. I hope the people that ordered them liked them because, you know. So the next piece I don't have anymore because I sold it, but this was also something that was in the fashion show that I did. And this was, I would say, my most popular piece this year. It kind of blew up for me, because I don't have many followers or anything like that. So for me, I considered this to blow up, even though it wasn't that huge. But I think that's maybe how a lot of people found me, especially on Instagram. I gained quite a few followers from this. It's another part of my series that you can find on my channel. I recreated Stella's look from Winx. This was all crochet. It was my biggest crochet project so far. It took me absolutely forever, and it just turned out very pretty. I loved it. That's all I can say. I love it. It took a lot of time and effort, and no, I don't have a pattern. I had a lot of people asking me for a pattern for this. I really want to start making patterns, more patterns. I do have a few, but it's just finding the time to sit down and do it all. It's quite difficult, but hopefully next year you will be seeing some more patterns from me, so keep an eye out for that. So the next piece is something I made in April. This is one of my favorite dresses. I just love her so much. If you can see, it is quite similar to the first design that I made this year, with this top part is similar, but the bottom part is quite different. Ooh, hitting the ceiling. I will insert pictures because it's a little bit difficult to see, but we have a lot of detailing with beads, a little cutout piece in the middle, and then it's kind of like belt that does nothing, but it's just for aesthetic purposes. And then at the end you have this part which matches this part on the sleeve. Again, this was another piece that I used in the catwalk. It was very fairy core. Yeah, I love this dress. I really want to make more in more color combinations. I did make a green one for an order. I will insert a picture here. This one was also very pretty, but pink, if you can't tell, I am a pink girl, and this one, yeah, it's knit with, again, crochet detailing. Also, the back has the little scrunchy scrunches. This looks best when you are wearing it with a petticoat underneath because it makes everything just, know what I mean? Puff out so you can see the detailings. But yeah, that is what I made in April. Next, I just made this little bag from Pixie Spins Yarn again. This is actually a kit. If you want to purchase the kit and the pattern, you get everything inside: the yarn, the pattern, the crochet hooks, the beads, everything you need. So it's just a very cute little bag. Also, I just remembered that I was very sick last year. I completely forgot about that until I just saw an Instagram post. I was quite sick for like 7 months. So I think there's also obviously a big reason why I didn't make that many pieces. So now I feel a little bit better about what I created this year because I was very sick. I don't know how I forgot about that, but I forgot about that. But anyway, I did a giveaway and it took me completely forever to make this top. I did a tutorial for this top on the Centro, but this one wasn't made on the Centro. It's a little bit more refined and just looks a bit better quality. And yeah, so I made this little green top for a giveaway, which took me far too long to make, so I apologize to the person that won that, but I hope you like it. And then in July I did the catwalk that I keep mentioning here. If you are interested in learning more about that, then I created a video about it. It was very exciting and very surreal for me because it was just my first time exhibiting my clothes like that. And like I said in the video, if you go watch it, a lot of the times I just really feel like I'm just screaming into the void with my crochet and knit because it's such a popular thing these days. So it is very difficult to stand out, even though I feel like I do create very different and unique pieces. It gets very lost in the knit and crochet world. So this for me was kind of just like a, I don't know what to call it. Like it kind of just opened my eyes to see that people do like my work and people do appreciate it. So that's why it is very nice if you ever leave a comment or anything like that. I get so excited and I get so happy, and it doesn't make me feel like I'm just speaking to no one. So yeah, I really appreciate that. But yeah, in July I did my catwalk and great experience, 10 out of 10, loved it. Oh, that was my tummy. This shrug is one of my favorite shrugs that I have made. I used to make them quite a lot a few years ago, but they were very simple, just following other people's patterns. This is my own pattern. It features a little cutout on these sleeves where bows are connecting them together, and it also has beads, and it's very fluffy and it's very cute, and I really want to make it in other colors, but the only colours I have made is this particular one because everybody likes the yarn. This is Neon Garden if you want to go buy it for yourself. But yeah, this is my shrug. The next thing I made in July, I know I said that the Stella fit was probably my biggest crochet project. I think that was more so time-wise. Sorry, I have a cold. If I keep sniffling, that is why. So I think the Stella fit was, time-wise, it was very repetitive. Like if you're making the skirt, you're just making a layer, a layer, a layer, a layer. So it is just a very similar pattern that I was following, so it didn't really take much brain power. This, however, this took all my brain power. This knocked me out for like a few months. I just felt like I was like, this was a commission. I will insert pictures here. I did really love making this piece. This was my first freeform. This was my first freeform piece. I've never made anything like this before. Just made all the individual flowers and then sewed them together as I went. It took me I can't. I don't even know, probably like 24 hours, maybe a whole day to make this. But it is worth it because I think it is gorgeous, and I would love to make some more in the future, but they would definitely be one-off pieces because, yeah, it was a lot of time and it was a lot of effort. And with this kind of thing, it's the sense of can't really make them to sell because it would just be hundreds of dollars, and while some people can afford it, most people can't. But I will think about working on something like this in the future. If you are interested, maybe I can make a YouTube video out of it. Yeah, really love this piece, and I got a lot of love on it as well, so I appreciate that. I finished it on the way to the fashion show, so it is quite short, but it matches perfectly. It's very simple. The top is knit and the bottom is crochet. It is very simple, but it matches so well, and you can purchase these two items together, and there is an option to have it a little bit longer because I know not everybody wants to have a skirt this short. Even though it looks cute, it is not always practical. Okay, as you can tell, I didn't really plan this video out well because I also missed another piece. I think this is because I made this exclusively for the catwalk, so it wasn't really timed on my Instagram, which is what I'm following to make this. This is the dress. This dress is my favorite dress I have ever made. I just think it is so friggin' gorgeous. Like, I will insert pictures so you can actually see what it looks like on a human being, but I love it so much. As you can see here, the top has these little butterflies sewn on, and this ties around the neck. It has like a lace-up detailing with the ribbons, and then on the bottom the knit carries on all the way to the bottom, and this is also like tied up with some ribbon. And then on the top I crocheted this mohair, like fluffy little skirt, which is also gathered up here and here. The back is completely open, so you have this like cute back moment like this, but it also has bows, ties. It's difficult to explain, but I'm sure you can tell from the picture. It ties in a big bow at the back, and I just think this is such a gorgeous piece. And then in August, I think it was, again, another huge life change. I moved houses, and it was quite a big move. I'm still living in Korea, but I'm just living in a different place. So obviously, you know, my office and my studio are different, but yeah, so I also had a big move, so that interrupted my flow quite a lot. And the first thing I believe I made in this house was something quite different, very different to what you're used to seeing, but I will get it, I will show you. It is this lamp. Yes, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you will be very surprised about this. Yes, this is crochet. This is a crochet lamp, and yeah, you can see there. I just love it so much. It is so fluffy, so soft, and before anybody says anything, it's LED, and I don't really use it that much. It's just more so decoration, but it does light up, and it fits perfectly in my room, matches my aesthetic, as you can see, and it was just a fun little creation. I would love to dabble more in the future with crochet furniture, because I also made a crochet clock, which I bet you're thinking, how on earth do you make a crochet clock? This is how you make it. It matches my lamp. So it's basically just a clock that I took apart. I painted the inside, painted the little, I painted the hands, and then added these bows. And I messed up because I didn't like glue down the bows properly, so the hand is stuck under this bow so it doesn't move. And this is crochet, this part here is crochet, and it's all glued on and glued back together. So I just think opening it up is just gonna ruin it, so I just kind of put it on my wall for decoration, and it matches my lamp. So again, Pixie Spins yarn, this is Neon Garden. But yeah, just, you know, something just a little different, a little creative, because I was feeling a bit in a rut with making clothes. But yeah, crochet clock and a crochet lamp. And then in September we moved on to Totally Spies. I made this dress, which I have a YouTube video about if you want to see the process of me making this dress. I will insert pictures. Recently they were used in a photo shoot along with one of my cupcake sweaters, and the photo shoot just turned out so cute. It's just so adorable. Here are the pictures, and you can see what this dress looks like on somebody. But yeah, it's just this cute little knit number with a crochet heart. I forgot what this was called. A crochet heart on the side, and then the bottom is just crochet ruffles. And this is Clover's dress from Totally Spies. So this dress was actually really funny. It caused a little bit of controversy, I want to say. Somebody asked me why I made this dress blue, and I know it's not the exact same color as her dress, but to me her dress is blue. But so many people said it looks purple. But I think it's just one of those, you know, gold versus blue dress situation where it's kind of like a different person sees a different thing. But I do believe it's supposed to be blue because her bag, I think it's her bag and her shoes are also blue, but I don't know. You tell me, what color do you see here? What color do you think this is? But anyway, yes, that was my Clover's dress. So we made a lot of dresses this year. And again, the next thing I made is another dress. This is again from Totally Spies. This is Alex's dress. It's just again a little knit number with these daisies on the top and the bottom. I have a YouTube video if you want to know how I made it, if you want to see the process. And the top, this was my little addition. I just added these bows onto the top because I thought it just completes the dress. And I think for next summer I might make one of these for myself in pink, but the yellow is also very adorable. Just a simple dress. Oh, it also has a little scalloped edge if you can see here. But this is what I made in October. I made a kitty tail bonnet in Pixie Spins yarns again. This is Parma Violets. Forgetting the name of my own yarn, but it's just this really cute fluffy hat. I don't want to mess up my hair too much, but oh, I look bald. This cute little hat with, you know, if you've seen this before, it has little holes here for your pigtails to come through, and you can tie it like so. It has some sellotape on it. But yeah, I made this hat, and I also made a tutorial for this hat. So if you want to go watch that video, go watch it because it kind of flopped. And that was really sad. But I made a tutorial for this hat, and you can also buy the kit on Pixie Spins yarn. And I also sell the pattern if you're not really into following video tutorials. But yeah, just quickly made this cute little hat. And the, oh, where are you? And the only piece that I have made for winter, actually. Last year I made a lot of winter things, but this year I didn't really, they were all like summer dresses and stuff. I wasn't very active in winter. But I made this coat for myself. And I do want to eventually make a pattern for this. but that means I have to make it again, which it took me a long time. Where is the top? It looks quite silly with what I'm wearing, but it is this super fluffy, super warm hooded coat made from fluff yarn, which is very difficult to use if you have ever used it. As you can see, the front ties in 3 bows. These are gonna look very messy, so please excuse that. Where is the other one? I can't see. Yes, the front ties in 3 bows, which do look a bit better if you do it properly. And they have pockets on the side with these little hearts, and then the sleeves are also adjustable. It has, as you can see, it goes through so you can wear it baggy or you can wear it more tight. And it also has a hood. It has a very warm, very cozy hood, and it is literally just the coziest, comfiest thing. I haven't actually worn it this winter yet, but it's getting colder. I think in a few days it's going to be like minus something ridiculous, like 15. So I should wear it soon, but it is so fluffy and it's so warm and it's so cute. And yes, it is crochet. I think when I posted this, many people did not believe me that it's a crochet, but you can see the stitches. There's 1 stitch, there's 2 stitch, so it is crochet. It is just fluffy yarn, so you can't tell it's crochet, which is the magic of fluffy yarn. But yeah, I do want to create a pattern on this, but it's going to take some time. That coat was made in December. No, it wasn't. It was made in November, and the only thing I have made since then, and the last thing I have made, is this balaclava. Doo-doo-doo. It's my latest design. I love it so much. I think it is just adorable, very me, very colourful, very cute. So I made, this is knit and the star is crochet. You want me to put it on? I was hoping you wouldn't ask that because it's gonna mess my hair up, but I'll try it. Yeah, on my makeup. I feel like I'm being born again. Here she is, and you can adjust it obviously with the ties here. You can tie it in a cute little bow, which I'm not going to do because it's going to take forever, and this bit can just be tucked in your clothes if you are not wearing obviously a v-neck. And the star is on the side. There's just 1 star, and on this side there are just a few little star beads, so it ties in together. And it is so warm, it is so cute, it is so cozy. I am very happy with this little balaclava. I am planning on making a few for Christmas presents because, hello, can't really go wrong with a warm and cozy balaclava. So yeah, this is also available on my website. It is quite cheap, so if you want to go support me, go buy one. It is not going to be this cheap forever. I just want to try some more color combos, so I'm like, okay, I'll make it cheap so I can do that and not feel guilty about buying too much yarn. So if you want your own balaclava, it is currently $63, which is nothing, so go purchase it. And that's it. Sorry if you're a bit disappointed. I'm a bit disappointed too, not gonna lie, but as I said, a lot of things happened this year. I was very sick and we moved house, and I just felt a little bit worn out, and I also was very busy with my yarn brand, so I guess in the end I didn't really have time to focus on Purple Mango, which is why my videos are very few and far in between. But I'm hoping this year, 2025, be my year. I'm gonna watch this video next year, 2026, and go, okay, sure, girly. But yeah, I am gonna put as much effort as I can into two pixie spins, but purple mango. And yeah, hopefully I will be coming with more cute designs, patterns, videos, tutorials. Please stick around and show me some love because I really appreciate this. And eventually I do want to make it a full-time thing. I wanted to be able to quit my job and focus on yarn, crochet, knit, YouTube. Done. So if you want to help me make that dream come true, go support me as much as you can, even just sharing my videos and purchasing my tiny little patterns. That would help a lot. I really appreciate you, and I hope 2025 treats you kind. It's been a tough year for a lot of people, so I just hope next year is a lot better for everyone. And yeah, that's it really. And if you are a creator, I hope the year is kind to you. You make everything you want to make and you sell everything you want to sell, and yeah, let's do this next year. Let's make it our year. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, be sure to follow me on Instagram where you can see everything I make as soon as I make it. I'm probably going to make some Christmas presents like I said. So yeah, bye. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. That's wrong.